you have to take those risks. And I guess I took a risk going, but it's that risk versus reward. If you don't ever, I feel that if I go through slumps of not taking enough risk, and I go, why aren't things kind of moving forward? It's often because I'm not taking a big enough bite out of life, so to speak. That I'm not, taking a bit of a leap of faith and just jump in and do it. You just kind of, if you stay in your comfort zone all the time, you're awesome in the comfort zone. I'm in control. Everything here's good. Nothing, everything goes exactly the way I want it to because I'm in control of that space. But it's when you push that, and kids do that. Kids push their boundaries.
Yeah.
And some parents are always pulling them back too early. Whereas I go, no, you make a space around a kid and you go, you're safe in this area. And they go, cool, I'm totally safe here. So what happens if I push over here? So it's like, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you're still safe. And they go, oh, cool. What if I push a bit more? But because they've got that safe zone, they're good,
Yeah.
And if you don't give them the safe zone, what they do is they run off at 1,000,000 miles an hour because they want you to say, you're safe, I've got your back, you're good. Kids are maniacs. But when they want to be contained and knowing that they've got this little, your arms there to save them, you're going to save me, aren't you? Yep. Cool. And they feel more confident. But the same thing with adults. We kind of grow up and you don't have somebody to catch you necessarily, but you've got to put a bit of skin in the game.
Yeah.
Slide some chips across the table, to use kind of another analogy.
Sure.
And
well, it's like that sort of comfort zone breeds contentment, and contentment can be seen as a killer of creativity.
Yeah. I actually saw a good YouTube video the other day, and he was saying, people say, I just want to be comfortable. And he was saying it's an awful thing to say. Because he was basically saying, if it's to do with money, I don't want to be rich, I just want to be comfortable. Yeah, you earn a bit of money and you want to... and he said, most of you have probably said, I just want to be comfortable, at some point. And my comment was, I've never said that or even thought that. I've never thought I just want to be comfortable.
What does comfortable mean?
They just, it's that kind of like, I don't have to have $1 million, I just want to be comfortable, And
but it's never enough, though.
Exactly, yeah. And that was his point. But I've never looked at it from a financial perspective. I've always looked at it from a, that life's a journey, not a destination.
Yeah.
To say a common statement, which is also a lyric in one of my songs. But you've got to push. I feel that you've got to take those risks, and that can be in anything in terms of. Like you can apply that to all aspects of life, like talking to a girl.
Yeah.
I'm a bit sometimes you just got to be a bit brave, and do that. And it might blow up in your face, but it might work out. You just don't know.
Well, at the end of the day, it's not going to kill you.
No.
Unless she's an axe murderer.
Yes, it was exactly. It might kill you later on when she buries you in the back garden.
That's right. I don't take enough risk, I think. Now, I look back at the Sydney jaunts, and it's like I sold everything. My car, I didn't drive for like the first 3 years. Didn't have to because we had a band van and all that sort of stuff. But so
as long as you don't say, Simon, I can't come over and do the podcast. I've sold my car.
I wouldn't do that now, But it's like I was able to do that, and I'm thinking about it now. It's just like, maybe the older you get, the less sort of rash you become, I suppose. But yeah, I feel that I'm, I could certainly take more risk and calculated risk, and yeah.
You're a big analyzer and overthinker, aren't you?
Yes.
So you'd be like, I should take a risk.
I've been known for that, yeah.
I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to write down some risks that I could potentially take. And then I'm going to write a list of why I shouldn't take those
I am
risks.
a list taker, yes. I'm a pros and cons list taker for sure. I'm going to take a risk, and then I'm going to write down that risk, the pros and cons of that, and then think about it for a while, and then look at it again. And
then put the folder on a shelf.
That's right.
I've got a risks folder.